Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you how you can get cases and activities from Acumatica. And when I say cases and activities, I mean not just cases itself, as you can see here in Acumatica we have cases, but you can get internal activities. This is typical case. Here you can see we have two activities and how you can parse those activities, for example, in Excel spreadsheet. For example, like this guy here, 0000108, it has two activities, and here we have one row with activities, and here we have second row with activities, and you can see two different activities. Excel has a bit even more, but sorry, it's still the same activity but another row. So this is basically how you can get cases, like all cases and all activities from Acumatica into Excel spreadsheet with help of Power Automate. Step number one would be you need to have Acumatica instance ready and username. Want to highlight that this specific Acumatica instance have this URL. Let me show you in Postman how it look like. So get access token I will skip, but here we can see how this array. So this is activity and information for this. This is case. You can see case 104, and if we scroll above, we will see array of activities. So this is one element of this activity. This is another element of this activities, and here we have ID. This is unique ID which Acumatica provides, and here we have activities like activity 1, activity 2 for case 104. So step number one would be to have Acumatica instance along with credentials. Step number two will be to have your Power Automate. And in your Power Automate, I already have created HTTP request for getting access token. How to formulate request which will bring you access token will be you will need this URL, Acumatica URL, /identity/connect/token. Then you click on content. Here you need to set header content type, this URL, queries not necessary, and here you can see I have following: grant type equals password, username admin, password is this one, scope API, client ID, and client secret. How you can arrange in your Acumatica client ID and client secret. In order to do that, you need to go in your Acumatica to screen connected applications. And here, let me delete this guy. Here you click on plus, and here you give some name, Power Automate connector, and here you need to use flow authorization code. You can try with other flows, but I'm going to demonstrate authorization code. Here we have a couple of modes how tokens are refreshed: absolute expiration, sliding expiration, or no refresh token. Absolute expiration means, let's say, 30 minutes and it's done. Sliding expiration, it means after each request lifetime of token is prolonged. No refresh tokens means basically, again, you may use for your Power Automate for authorization code, you can use either absolute expiration or sliding expiration. Then you click on add shared secret, give to it some name, Power Automate shared secret. You copy this one, you copy this value into clipboard, click on OK. I'm going to delete this anyway, but here you can see client secret, this value will be. And after I will click on save, I get client ID, which will be necessary to put here. Client ID equals this, client secret equals this. So this is how you can send API request. Again, I'm going to delete this one. So that will be step number 1. Again, Acumatica instance URL, identity, connect token, post content type application XWW form URL encoded, grant type password, username admin, client ID, client secret you may get on connected applications page. That will be step number 1. Step number 2 will be reading of access token. How you can read it? I want to show you scripts which I have in Postman, and you can do the same absolutely in Power Automate, and yeah, it's also done. So here we have access token, and this is value that we get again from body. In Power Automate, here we do this in this way. So I said method get headers authorization, then bearer, and this is access token which we arrange. And I want to also mention how to get cases specifically. This is Acumatica instance URL, then we say entity, then we say which endpoint we're going to use. In Acumatica this is going to be default, version, case, and question mark, and then expand activities. If we make get call for this, we will ask Acumatica, please give me all cases. But if I ask expand activities, we inform Acumatica, please give me not just cases, but array of activities connected to each case. And want to highlight this bearer token. Just want to show you how you can have it by yourself. So you type bearer. Very important, you need to have space bar. Without this space bar, you will not be able to get. Without space bar, you will not be able to get information. And then you can click on this one, dynamic content, and here you type body, HTTP, then this guy, square brackets, and here you type access underscore token. And when you click on OK, I'm going to remove this guy, but basically this is the way how you can get your bearer token in order to get cases along with activities. So this is next step. After that, you need to do parsing of JSON. And here we have JSON, like how I generated this JSON. I basically clicked on use sample payload to generate schema, and what I did then, I went into Postman, those cases, I copy pasted all of that, then I come here, paste it here, click on done. I'm not going to click done here, but this is basically how I get JSON schema generated. That was the next step. After that, we have next step of getting fields of JSON. And here we have ID, which is body ID, case ID, subject, status, owner, priority, business account, contact display name, date reported, activity ID, activity created by ID, activity start date, activity status, activity summary, and so on. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to fill all of this in new designer mode. If you haven't connected Power Automate to Acumatica yet, be sure to check out my previous video, which includes detailed instructions. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our AcuPower channel for notifications about our next video on Power Automate and more.